Welcome to another episode of The Meantime. Thank you for being here. Want to remind you guys to join our Patreon at patreon.com/themeantime. Every Friday, there will be an episode of our additional bonus show, Time After Time, which premieres right after the episode of The Meantime. Patreon.com/themeantime. There will be lots of free content on there. $5 a month to get the bonus show. Join up.
Join up. We also want to shout out everybody in our Discord. What the hell is up, you freaky bitches? You can join the Discord at our link tree, at the link in the YouTube description, at the link anywhere you find a link. It's right there. It's probably on the screen right now. Oh, Discord link. Join up. We're always hanging out in there. We do live streams in there. There's a whole channel for fan art. We're posting up in there. We're hanging out. It's a fun time. Please join the Discord.
We also have a channel on our Instagram now.
Yeah, welcome to the Meantime Club on Instagram. Just like follow along, join up. We'll have just general updates and stuff in there, so you can keep up with everything that's going on with the Meantime.
And we're coming out with some trading cards soon.
We are coming out with some trading cards. I fucking worked so hard on them.
Yep.
We have some trading cards dedicated to the guests of our podcast. We have trading cards for Papa Gaines. We have trading cards for Nick. We have trading cards for Reese and Kiara and Noah. You can go get the whole set for $10, Buster. So check it out. All the info is right here, right next to me, because I can't be bothered to think about it right now.
All right.
Thanks,
Guys. Get into the episode.
Enjoy the show.
What is wrong with you? What do you mean what's wrong with? What's wrong with you? No, what's wrong with you? No, what's wrong with you?
The Meantime. Why do you have to be so mean?
I just can't wait to be king. Everybody look left.
Whoa.
Everybody look right.
Over there.
Everywhere you look, I'm Kitty in the spotlight. So far, a rather uninspiring thing.
I just can't wait to be king.
That was a good impression right there. Kitty on the podcast. All right, Kitty wants to get down, so be nice to the kitty, okay? Kitty no longer wants to be
put the kitty
airborne.
down.
Please put the kitty down, Pat. Fuck my life.
You are being a dick to my cat.
Please stop being a dick to Nick's cat.
Okay. You go to Uncle Jared? You go to Uncle Jared?
I think she prefers Uncle Jared just as in a comfort way. Like, okay, so Uncle Pat is making Kitty be places Kitty doesn't want to be?
I'm not moving at all now.
Yeah, okay.
No, she's chilling now.
Okay.
It was the being held out like Simba, I think, that
Ask
she...
the kitty how she feels about Israel and Palestine.
How do you feel about
You don't have to whisper. You're right next to Kitty.
How do you feel about the conflict in Israel and Palestine? Okay.
Yeah, I get all the way away from that one.
I wouldn't want to touch that
I don't
either.
want to touch that with a 10-foot pole either, Kitty.
Next, you're gonna ask me what I think about dogs. Go ahead. Ask me what I think about. Ask me what I think about taking a bath too.
Yeah, she's out of here.
Oh, I didn't know we was that kind of podcast. I was told I would get extra tuna for being here.
Nick got a cat. Everybody say hi to Nick, by the way.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, Nick's here. Nick got a cat. It's crazy. Nick, tell us about your cat.
Her name's Maisie. I just fostered her the other day. I've had her for like 3 days. And she is precious. She's
precious.
Wonderful.
She's adorable.
Her name is Tragic. No, a name born in tragedy.
Yeah, she's named after a character in the new Hunger Games book.
The new Hunger Games book.
Okay.
And
that is someone. Why is that tragic?
So the new Hunger Games book is a prequel. So anytime you're introducing a new character in the new Hunger Games book, that's a prequel.
And she's not in the. I've never heard of this character in the next book. Right.
Yeah.
You gonna kill your cat? Is that what's going on? You gonna hunger your cat to death?
I just thought it was a nice name.
It is a nice name. It's kind of like if you didn't know if chlamydia didn't mean what it meant, that'd be a nice name for a child.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Little chlamydia.
You said you posted the other day. You reposted like waterboarding at Guantanamo Bay sounds dope as fuck. If you don't know what either one of those things are, dude.
Yeah.
Me and my boys all went waterboarding at Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah. At Guantanamo Bay.
Guantanamo Bay.
Guantanamo.
Maisie, what do you think about Guantanamo Bay?
She's just under the
I
couch.
think he scared her off with that Israel stuff.
I don't want to be perceived. I don't want to be perceived like that.
No, good God.
And you're speaking too loud and too low.
Yeah, too loud and too low. You got it.
Maisley, what do you?
No,
That's
not
so
like
fucking loud.
not like a goddamn Digimon.
Maisley. Maisley.
Okay,
That's a
and
whisper.
also that's whisper. That's controlling the
It's like
volume
like
of your
baby
voice.
talk, kind of.
Maisley.
All right, now you're singing.
Maisley, what do you think?
That's kind of like when Squidward says, "I don't like your tone," and then SpongeBob goes, "I'm sure you are." Yeah, I've never met any lead singer of a band who doesn't know how to control their voice like you. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm like higher. You're like this. I'm like no. It's a different quality. This is a different quality of your voice. It's a completely different thing. Different knob. I like to think there's like a little dude in your throat, just like there's steam coming out of shit. And he's pulling levers like this.
Yeah.
Louder.
We threw out
He's stuck on loudest.
We threw out his name. You threw out his name. What's his name? Ask me to whisper.
Yeah, ask you to whisper. Okay, so what are we doing? No, you got to talk to a cat high pitch so that they know that you're a benevolent figure in their life.
Did that sound benevolent?
No.
It sounded one of the evolents for sure.
Wow.
It sounded evolent.
Maisley.
You know what it sounds like? It's the 30 Days of Night vampires.
I haven't seen that one.
Fuck
This is
me.
30 days. Wait, are they fast?
Yeah, but
They're-
that's not their main thing. They go to Alaska because there's 30 Days of Night.
Oh, wow.
And they fuck up a whole town.
Are they smart?
Yeah.
They're not like they're smart vampires, not monster
No,
vampires.
they talk in some sort of Russian.
Why?
They're really cool. It's a dope fucking movie. You should check it out. It's certainly my favorite vampire movie. I think.
Wow.
I think.
I don't know if I have a off the dome favorite vampire movie other than Twilight's 1 through 4.
Other than the time that Eddie Murphy was Dracula, I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite vampire movie.
Vampire movies. Does Monster Mash count?
Oh, Hotel Transylvania. Duh. Duh. You treat me like shit.
The episode of Scrappy and Scooby Doo.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, where Scrappy and his Uncle Scoob.
Yeah.
Forgot that that's his nephew. That's a weird thing. It's odd. Like, it has to be his nephew because, like, saying that it's his son would imply that Scooby's fucking. Is that the reason that it's his nephew?
I don't know. All dogs are fixed in Mystery Inc.
Right, because
universe.
of Bob Barker. Because of Bob Barker. I got you. I got you. I got you, Pat.
Because they couldn't risk it, Pat.
Literally, they couldn't risk it for the biscuit. You know what I'm saying?
For the Scooby
snack. Yeah, they no sack for that Scooby snack. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Scooby Doo was like his 9th attempt at that.
What do you mean?
The same guy that made Scooby Doo made Animal and Gang of Friends like 6 times.
Did he?
Before
he landed at Ruby Roo?
Yes, yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. Do any of them that I would know, do you think?
Maybe. There's like a dog that's wearing like a fun little hat.
I think I know dog wearing a hat.
It's a hat.
Like, were these all Hanna-Barbera cartoons?
Yes. Yeah, but the same guy kept doing like, I swear to God, guys, it's Dog and Friends.
It's not like a thing where like, what about what's the shark one, Nick?
Like a cartoon?
That guy.
Shark one.
Jabberjaw.
Yes, yeah, I do
You know what
that.
I mean?
Yes.
Jabberjaw. He was a big shark, and he had a gang. And I mean, like, that motherfucker is Shaggy right there. That's Shaggy.
That is.
That is. Do you know if like maybe Jabberjaw was this dude's idea too, or do you think that's like because Scooby Doo did so well?
Maybe that's because Scooby Doo did so well. We might be too old. Nick might be young.
I don't think the age difference between us is that
Is
pronounced.
Is that big that
substantial
like
enough?
none of us were in the 70s?
I watched all of
You
this.
know?
I watched all of this on Boomerang.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was around when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
Still
if it
around
still
right
is.
now, actually. They still have Boomerang.
On YouTube.com.
On cable TV, which still exists?
Does it?
It does.
If you told me it was gone, I would have believed you that just no one had told me. That
No,
just
they
no
still
one
got
that. I fully would have believed that just came and went and no one called me.
Nope.
It didn't make mention
No,
of Pat.
in fact, someone that I know has parents who have Netflix on a channel on their cable.
And it's always doing a new...
No, it's like the fully functional Netflix. Just it's on channel 345.
Oh, why? What? How's that even
cool?
Man, that's a computer.
Man,
Don't act like
how you even?
That's not a cable box.
What are we talking about?
That's a computer.
Just talk to me right.
That's a computer.
Come at me correct. Kind of like AOL Music on Demand. Do you remember that? Or Music Choice,
Maybe.
where you go to a channel and then you'd scroll through the options for music videos.
That's a computer disguised as a cable box.
Interesting.
That's like a.
I used to watch Britney Spears music video and jerk my dick off. That's
Yeah, the toxic. The toxic video.
That's the one.
The toxic video premiered during the Super Bowl.
I tried to Misery Business, but there was too many dudes in that bitch. My mom caught me one time. And she pretended like nothing was happening and made a hot dog and went back upstairs.
Whoa! I didn't need to see that. It's my son jacking off his shit. Whoa!
My son jacking off in the living room. At 4 p.m., what are you doing, son? Put your dick where the sun is out. You are in the shared space of this home. While you got your dick out in the living room. Our living room is attached to our kitchen. I can smell your dick from the kitchen.
But God, it must feel so good.
God, it probably feels so good. But I'm making a hot dog and I don't want to eat it anymore.
Jerking off in the living room.
And you're too young, so you're just punching it. Yeah, what are you doing with that dick? Learn how to do it. What the fuck is your problem? I used to have a room. I used to have a room at my dad's house that connected to the back porch. And I was probably 14. I think I was exactly 14. Connected to the back porch, my dad used to smoke. So in the middle of the night, my dad would just walk through my room to go have a smoke at the back porch. And one day, I was jerking my dick off. Right. And I'm laying there, and I had, like, pants down to like, knee area. Everything over the blanket. And I was just fucking probably just...
Yeah.
just doing some... 14, they haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah. 14 hadn't figured it out yet?
No, I didn't know. I didn't start. I was a late bloomer.
I didn't figure it out until I was like 19,
People
20.
kept doing this motion. I was like, how do you do? What is that? Doesn't even do anything.
Yeah.
Because I'm just grabbing the skin and shaking it around. You know what I mean?
Do you
Shut up! I'm not done. So my dad would come through my room in the middle of the night, and I was just like, well, I'll hear him thumping through, and I just didn't because I was in the heat of the moment. Heat of the moment, jerking your dick in the back room of your dad's house. Heat of the moment, with your dick out. My dad busts in the door and he goes, "Ow!" He walks out, and then I cover up, and he like knocks and comes back in, and he's like under the blanket, maybe like.
Hey, look, maybe it's not my place.
Like, he's like, I'll knock more. Obviously, this is going to be an issue.
It's Jergens?
It's
like, can you under the blanket though? Like, what are you full just in the air, in the open air?
it's tough when your room's a hallway.
My room was a little bit of a
hallway.
It was definitely like a room that was in between the kitchen and the back porch. So it's definitely where you put your leaf blower.
Right.
And that was my bedroom. I had a few bedrooms like that.
You just
where it was, I like definitely had a bedroom in a walk-in closet at one point. Where my bedroom was, there was a hallway. There was Jason Mike's room.
Yeah.
And then that huge walk-in closet was my
your
room.
room.
So to get to my room, I had to walk into Jason Mike's room and then go into my room.
Yeah.
And I only had enough room. This is for real. My bed touched 3 walls.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
And I had a Green Day warning poster. Mm-hmm. I had a poster of Bob Burnquist on that wall. And I had a Connects roller coaster that I had to like jump over to get to my bed.
Worth it though.
I was a pretty badass kid, dude.
You can't take the Connects roller coaster down though.
I wasn't jerking off yet, so I was playing with a lot more Connects roller coasters. We had a basset hound named Pugsley at the time, and he used to sleep with me, and I used to have to pick his big heavy ass up and put him over the roller coaster to have him sleep in my bed.
Being in a bedroom that's like mostly cold windows.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was the windows in my room were white painted over, so I couldn't open them up.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I would bake in that fucking room in the summer too.
Why'd that happen so often? Why was that ever the solution?
Because, like, imagine that you're a landlord, right? and you're evil.
Okay.
and you want everyone's money all the time, right?
Okay.
And you don't want to pay people to come and fix up the house before you give it to the next guy.
Okay.
And it's kind of tough to paint around stuff. So you just paint over the fucking thing and just make that the style. And now that my fucking window can't open because you'd have to cut through the fucking lead-based paint.
There was just so much of that in so many of my homes growing up.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen it fucking once since 2016.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why was that ever a good idea? I don't understand.
It sucks so much ass. You know, my dad was talking about lead-based paint.
Okay.
He was like, we were eating it because it was yummy, dude.
Whoa. Oh my God.
He's like, we weren't eating it because we're stupid. Like, I know that it did brain damage. We ate it because it was delicious. Are you aware of that? And I was like, no. He was like, it was sweet. Lead-based paint was sweet. So you would peel a chip off and it'd be a sweet little piece of candy in your mouth. That's why kids were eating the paint.
What does it say?
He said that to the door while I was standing next to him. It was insane. I've never seen that before. I was like, Dad, huh? And then he got scared, started stabbing. He's like,
What is it?
who's after you, Dad?
What does it say about me that I really want to know?
Really want to know about the lead paint?
Does it?
Just want to try it one time.
Does you think it does taste like
Do they
that?
still make lead-based paint? I mean, I know that it's illegal to do a house up in lead-based paint, but is lead-based paint used for anything anymore, you reckon?
I don't know, like rocket ships?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, literally, maybe. Is there lead-based paint?
Get through the atmosphere easier?
Who knows? I don't know. It's lead. It probably is the worst thing to put on a rocket ship. You got to keep that weight low.
Oh,
you know?
do. Yeah. You do have to keep that down.
Yeah,
Wait,
tungsten-based paint would not be good to put on your rocket ship.
rocket ship's already white metal.
It's already white metal.
Didn't paint it.
Yeah.
Got to keep it light.
Yeah, and it's already gonna crash because it's Elon Musk. So it's already gonna blow up in the sky. So
It's already going to blow up.
I like that they made blowing up the rocket in the sky part of the process. What the fuck is that? So stupid. He's like, and we learned. What? It used to be I used to go Elon Musk is really getting us to the moon and shit because he's so rich and he's willing to blow up a rocket.
Back in the
and then
day.
I'm thinking, I think maybe the reason that NASA doesn't go to the moon is because they're like, no, it might blow up, so we won't do that. We had a spaceship blow up and people died, so we don't do that as much anymore.
Right.
And Elon Musk is like, let's blow 19 of these bitches up and see what happens.
19 of these
Did
rockets.
you find something on lead-based paint?
Few of these people.
Yeah, I'm doing some research on it. Apparently, it was banned for. It was banned for houses.
But
for residential use, but they still use it in industrial situations.
They are trying to make industrial situations the most toxic shit you've ever been in. You ever been to an industrial situation?
Yeah, I've been to an industrial situation.
Either one of you had a job in an industrial situation?
I've mentioned it on this podcast.
Where did you work?
My dad and I spent a few weeks of the hottest summer of my life cleaning out toxic waste.
Cleaning toxic waste, of course. That was hilarious to find out. That's a crazy job.
Vats of it, like
Vats
the Joker.
of it. Yeah, right. Like that. Have you ever worked in an industrial environment?
No, but I'm curious. You were removing vats from a place where they were?
What happened was, this is funny again. My uncle.
Yeah, let's do it again.
My uncle bought a large warehouse to store cool cars in. I
know that warehouse.
He bought an additional one.
Oh, so
That
I know
sounds
one
bitchin'.
of that guy's freaking warehouses.
Yeah, right,
Right.
exactly.
My warehouse uncle bought another warehouse.
The idea of it would have been bitchin'. And he was like, it was right next door, and he was like, thank you so much, bought this warehouse. And they were like, thank you so much for buying this, we'll see you later. He gets in there, and it's floor to ceiling,
vats of toxic
battery
waste.
acid and things that need to become toxic to be waste.
Yeah, right.
Or vice versa. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotcha. Gotcha.
And then it became, he tried to make it a problem that was solved between himself, my father, me, and 3 or 4 plucky, low-paid individuals.
Sure.
And then we tried to do that for 2 weeks, and he was like, "No, it'll have to be the $250,000 solution."
Yeah, I guess pouring this into the ground and growing the craziest flowers you've ever seen in your life is not really solving the problem, is it?
I mean, he's talking to my dad. He's like, "You think we can get this done?" And I'm behind him, like,
Watch out, the cat might be under you, dude.
It's like spilling on either side of me.
Yeah.
The ground is ground's burning up.
You're getting
as I
chemical
spill.
burns. Your fucking skin looks like it's got oil streaks in it and shit.
They can see my scoliosis form in real time. I didn't have it before.
They just watched that cornfield turn into a salt flat full of eyes.
It was my nose was normal sized. I took it. The fumes. He was like, "You think we can handle this?" I'm nice. I'm super handsome.
He's super handsome.
Cute little button nose Pat. Hairline was right there.
Regular volume voice.
Regular volume voice.
Hey guys, I can get this taken care of for you. No problem.
I'm super down to do that.
Oh yeah, I'm happy to help.
Yeah, happy to help. A little 5'4" Pat.
Yeah, whatever you need.
5'4", normal voice, normal nose.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, whatever you want, Dad. Yeah, I got you, buddy. I love women, by the way. I love and trust women.
Just thinking about how I love and respect my sisters and all women.
Yeah. You know, they're our mothers and our sisters and and scientists and you know how.
I'm gonna start a band.
Kitty hated that. Kitty's coming to check on us. Get the jingle. Who's got the jingle? Who's got the jingle?
She's worried now.
Jingle me. Somebody jingle
you
me.
do, Pat, I think.
Pat, jingle. Pat, you son of a bitch, jingle me.
Is it in your lap? Where'd it go?
Give me some keys. Throw me some keys, Nick.
No, Nick, I threw it to you. So you can get her on the
Keys me, Nick.
God, I don't have a
Yeah, I know. Just go for it. Jingling keys for the kitty. Oh, it worked immediately, like jingling keys in front of a cat. Jingling keys for you. Jingling keys for this kitty.
Where I threw it.
She bumped her little head.
Oh, yep, no, I have it right here.
Yeah.
Were you going for it?
Were you in an industrial scenario ever?
Yeah, I worked in a factory for a number of months.
Gotcha.
You ever worked in an industrial scenario, kitty?
Got the good cat voice after going, gotcha.
Gotcha, bitch. All right, have fun. Good cat. That's what I say to kids when I steal them off the street, too.
All right, you guys suck. That's exactly what we say to babies.
When we steal them from cribs. Gotcha. That's also what I say to their parents when I'm running away.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. I'm not selling insurance.
Eat my dust.
Eat my shorts. Baby in tow. Just
A baby in each hand.
yeah, when I spring away and bounce on 1 foot at a time away from the parents going, no! That's what I say. I say, gotcha. So yeah, I worked in a factory for a number of months, and it was pretty industrial. I was in the industrial park of...
What kind of factory?
I was making stadium lights for the Minnesota Vikings and the Cleveland Browns.
Sure.
And it was also the same factory that we were making defibrillator machines. It's a very weird double-purposed thing. My job was to clean and treat heat sinks for lights to sit in, and I was also doing high potentiometer testing. And yeah, Kitty is having a fun time over there.
That sounds difficult. I also don't want to be here anymore.
Wow! Wow!
Bring her up here with me.
Cool!
Oh yeah, Nick and a cat.
Nick and a kitty.
Nick and a cat. Cat's in a bag. Nick's single, by the way.
Nick is single with that cat.
Cut to Nick.
Yep.
Single with that cat.
Single with that cat.
Single
Hi,
with the cat.
everybody.
Hi. You want a gentle man
We were doing-
to tuck you in at night. We got Nick with a cat. You want a gentle man to tuck you into bed with that kitty, and then he's going to stay up and play World of Warcraft.
I don't even play that game, dude. Come on.
If you, look, single, got a cat. If you buy a bed frame, it's all there. It's all the pieces that are there. So
Man, I don't even want a bed frame. What? Then my bed could be like higher from the floor. Who cares?
What if I fall? I've checked the underside of my mattress. It's not moldy. Girls are lying.
Only if that's important to you. If that's not important to you, then single cat. You're good.
I've been thinking about doing the Japanese solution.
Where you get sleep on the ground.
Sinking a katana into my abdomen and ending it all.
Oh, you're gonna sleep on the floor like traditional Japan.
That would mildly assuage the shame that you have brought on your family.
That certainly would. Yeah, I'm the first person in the Gaines family to start a business. How about that?
Meaning this?
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. Meaning this, Pat? Yeah, man.
Kat, what do you think it should not
That's
win?
That's why you're not invited to the business calls. Pat asked if he could be part of a business call the other day about the merch, and I gave him like 9 outs, and he still kept saying that he wanted to do it. I was like, oh, it's just gonna be like a call, like it's just like numbers and stuff. Like it really isn't like a huge thing. He's like, no, like FaceTime me in. I'm like, oh, it's not even gonna be a FaceTime. It's just gonna be just a little. It's like a real regular phone call. You know what I mean? He's like, no, just like let me know, like text me when you guys are about to get on. I was like, honestly, for real, like it's gonna be 2 seconds. Like I don't even want to like. He's like, no, get me on there, and I was like, okay, you can't be disruptive. We really do get a lot of work done on these calls, and you cannot.
I didn't say a word.
Yeah, Pat didn't talk the whole time.
I was in there.
Learning. Yeah.
Pat did say at one point, "Whoa!" Our merch guy said, "You guys did really good with your first merch drop. I'm really proud of you guys. You did really well. You guys sold all those shirts, and you did better than a lot of people who do their first merch drop. So congratulations." And Pat went,
"Oh,
hey-o." And I was like, and really what happened was I tried to do the call without Pat. I got on with just me and Dom. And he was like, yeah, so I just want to get into it. He told me that. He was like, you guys did really well. And I was like, all right, I should get Pat in here. And so he had to say that whole thing again. And my reaction to Dom was like, dude, thanks, man. I'm super glad. We worked really hard on it. And Pat went, oh! Also, we started
Pat says, fire emoji out loud.
Yeah, how did you say fire emoji? He just went fire emoji. And yeah, we started an Instagram group. You should join that, by the way.
Oh yeah, join the Instagram group.
Yeah, join the Meantime Club.
You'll get updates first.
And I started it, and I was like, I had the Meantime account on there, and I was like, hey everybody, this is going to be a club for everybody to get updates and stuff. And then I messaged in there on my personal account. I was like, we'll both be in here, we're hanging out. And I texted Pat. I was like, hey, do you mind just real quick getting in there and just saying hi to everybody? Pat went, oh, let's go, whoa! And I was like, keep it to one message at a time, bitch. They're all getting pinged every single time.
I thought other people could respond.
No.
So I was
at channel, everybody,
at everyone, let's go.
Respond all forward,
dude. Just in a channel where hey, what's going on with you guys? Not hearing a lot from you. Hello.
Oh, this chat is dead as fuck, bro. I was like, dude, it's an update channel. Oh shit, god damn it.
But join it. I won't do that as often.
No, it's fun. You're very similar in person and social media. Both of the times, you're just kind of like, hey,
oh.
or LOL.
Yeah.
You do LOL a lot.
Yeah. I've never met anyone who rolled on the floor laughing their asses off more than Pat.
Oh, he's doing it now.
Wow, look at him go. Wind him up and watch him go.
Yeah. I also keep this energy through other moments in my life.
Yeah, I know.
I was having a real depressing eve the other night, and I was on FaceTime telling somebody like how much I was upset. Yeah. I was really like bearing my soul to them. They were being super comforting to me, really supportive, really, really nice. This is a FaceTime call. I set up the phone, and then I like hit play on "Hurt" by Johnny Cash.
Right. Right. Yeah, we had a meeting with Patreon, and you know what I'm going to bring up too. We had a meeting with Patreon. We're partnering with Patreon on a fun collaborative thing with them. It's going to be super fun. Keep an eye out for stuff like
Subscribe
that.
to our Patreon, patreon.com/themeantime.
Absolutely. And we get on with our very first call with them, and everyone's introducing themselves, and we got put in with a group, and we're Group Water. We're part of the Water group.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone introduces themselves. They literally saved us for last, right? Uh-huh. And when we get on, I unmute myself. We're on a Zoom call. And I unmute myself, and I go, Hey, we're doing an icebreaker. I'm like, hey, we're The Meantime. We're a podcast. We're a comedy podcast. We've been on Patreon for a few months now. We're really enjoying the platform. Really happy to be here. And Pat said...
Just disrespectful, unprofessional.
Absolutely. You're going to want to keep that up for what I got next. Keep that right there.
I will.
Okay, you ready? Pope Leo rookie card!
Holy shit! What?
Graded 10! Graded 10, Topps official!
This is what you spent the money on! Oh my god!
That is a good investment right there.
Holy shit!
That's an appreciating asset.
That's what you
Pope
said!
Leo XIV rookie card!
That's what you were talking about!
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't think you should have cleared your account for it, but yeah, because of like rent and car and food and stuff, but goddamn!
But piece of history right there, huh?
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
It's really a Topps official rookie card. Look at the name of the top right. Pope 1. Indication Pope-1.
Wait, is this graded by them? It's graded by Topps, like themselves?
I honestly don't know what the grading is.
GM10 graded. I feel like you need to go to additionally
the
graded.
The PS whatever.
Additionally graded by PSA. They'll take this and then grade it themselves.
I would absolutely do that. I don't think it's going to get a 10 rating from them.
Oh my god, Nick.
That's why I had ordered that before we did the Copes episode.
You'd ordered it before we did the Copes
It took
episode?
so long to get here that I was hoping that we would have a hit with the Copes so that the next week I could be like, Pope rookie card for the Copes.
Holy shit!
This is a long con, yeah.
Jared, the foresight.
Yeah, I know.
Is that the most expensive card you've purchased?
Yeah, that's the most expensive card I've purchased.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, at $4,000.
$4,000, yeah.
Wait, how much do I want to say that you had? Should we make our net worth seem higher? Remember that? You know how like influencers do that thing to make them seem like we get paid
Like
more?
influencers who go to the gym, pick up the fake weights. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. I don't think it was worth your whole bank account $1 million.
Yeah, $25,000 in your checking.
Brands.
In your checking.
HelloFresh.
Do we have one?
No.
I didn't know he was 69 years old when he came into the papacy. That's
The Chicago Ope is 69
The
years old.
Chicago Ope is 69 years old and he can skateboard. Yeah, that's... yeah. These are true facts about the Chicago
Are you
Ope.
fucking with me or can he skateboard?
Oh, no, I'm talking about you talking about the Creole Pope? Is that what you're talking about?
Pope.
You can frisbee it to me. I don't mind. Frisbee it? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, the Pope's... Pope
He's
on
going, oh!
Pope on the mega ramp.
bada bing.
Pope on the
He's going, bada boom!
Pope on the mega ramp.
God
He's
damn.
doing a 900.
Yeah. An American has been named Pope for the first time in the 2,000-year history of the Catholic Church. White smoke came billowing out of the Sistine Chapel's chimney on the second day of the 2025 Papal Conclave, delighting the crowd gathered in St. Peter's Square. A short time later, Cardinal Robert Prevost of Chicago was named the new Pope. Prevost, 69 years old, took the name Leo the 14th.
This is so awesome.
Yeah.
That's so
5/8/25.
I'll push back a little bit. The Catholic Church has not been around for 2,000 years. They didn't found that in the year 25.
They founded it when Jesus was 25.
Yeah, before he did the stuff in the Bible.
Before he did the Bible shit. Do you know this fun fact about things like assault and battery and breaking and entering? And can you think of another crime that is 2 words, blank and blank?
Breaking and entering.
Breaking and entering,
Yeah, he
assault
said
and
that.
battery, and things like that.
Right.
That they're 2 words because the first word is the Germanic word and the second word is the Latin word.
No.
So it's breaking and entering. Like, I don't know why they set it up like that, but they wanted both types of English word,
Breaking and
from
Benjamin.
Germanic and from Latin.
I feel like trespassing does a pretty good job. And that's also a very biblical word.
Is
That's
it?
in the Lord's Prayer.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Our
Forgive us our
trespasses.
trespasses.
Forgive us our trespasses.
Forgive us our trespasses.
As we forgive those.
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil.
And yea, even.
Is this?
And you will know I am the Lord.
And you will know. It's a WWE promo, bro. And you will know that I am the Lord.
What?
Well, man, everything devolves into Stone Cold in this fucking podcast.
It sure
man.
does.
So stupid.
Is it blasphemous to do Our Father as a WWE?
This is pretty like doing this.
Our
Is pretty,
Father-
this is pretty blasphemous. I think we could do something like that, and that would be pretty blasphemous. I think.
Maybe if it wasn't
Not to the Chicago.
maybe if it wasn't a rookie card. Come on. Come on.
Take that, rookie.
Our Father, what? Who art in heaven? What? Hallowed be thy name. What?
I wonder
Is
if I
it
can
blasphemous anyway? Yeah, it's blasphemous. All right, here we go.
do it. Yeah, I'm a big blasphemer. I'm big on blaspheming.
On earth as it is in the ring.
Would it be more blasphemous? How offensive can I get? How ride the line can I get if I did it as Eddie Guerrero?
I don't know, Eddie. That's all you.
I was at home, Ese, talking to my chavalitas about the Lord's Prayer, Holmes. Our Father, Ese, who art in heaven, Holmes. I could get there. I feel like I could go a step further. Let me do a Shinsuke Nakamura one. I'll knock your socks off, buddy.
It's okay. It's all right. I think we're good. Eddie Guerrero.
I'll do Miles Bourne right now, brother.
Miles Bourne saying Our Father.
I think that's the line, right?
Yes.
Because I won't do that.
I
won't do that.
I got another one. Aiding and abetting.
Aiding and abetting.
Yeah.
Boom.
Also, Miles Bourne commented on our stuff, so he'll see it. He won't hear it.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, I'm so sorry, Miles. I'm such a big fan. Such a big fan of Miles Bourne. Fuck. Okay, famously deaf wrestler Miles Bourne. All right. Yeah, because I won't do the deaf voice, but I will say, "Hey, S.A., what's up, Holmes?"
Your apology falls
on deaf ears.
It's only where it comes from.
All right, that's enough out of you, Pat.
Is it wrong?
You're actually doing way more than I'm doing here. You're like just setting it up as you're doing the legwork of the offensive content of this. I did just make the Pope suck my dick, though. So
yeah, I thought you were like giving him back shots.
no, it was the front. I could give him back shots. And he'd be stoked on it. Look at him. He's like, oh. No, you did a good job being the Pope. You did great.
The Pope on the Meantime's dick.
Pope on a cope dick. Pope bouncing on a cope. Nice. Where's that cat, by the way? Is it dead? What's going on?
She's around. Oh, yep, she's right here.
Oh, she's resting on that piece of warm studio gear.
She was
resting on the damn on the fucking power transformer. You know?
we were making a song the other day. You're familiar that the quad cortex is a touchscreen?
Yeah. And it would be hilarious for a cat to walk across it.
She does not like that Silver Jubilee tone.
Not a big fan of the Silver Jubilee.
She's
Cat,
Yeah, we should let her produce next time.
Cat steps on your quad cortex and he puts it to slow dancing in a burning room. You're like, oh damn, cat. Doodle-dee-doo. Oh shit, slow dance.
I
Goddamn.
kept chugging, and she was like, "How contrived?" she kept switching this shit.
There's more to life. Have some taste. She goes, variety is the spice of life.
She just wants it to have good tone. That's
Yeah,
all.
she's just trying. She's making tone decisions. Is the big thing.
I don't know why.
So this will not translate to a 200 cap room. You're gonna need more reverb than you think. Okay.
If we just let her walk around on that thing, she'll probably do some EQing and
Yeah, absolutely.
probably build some channels for
Oh
us.
shit! Is that a like a sharp dip at 500? It's actually really nice. It's going to take the boxiness out of this tone. That's crazy. Oh my god! Is she sliding me some skin?
She's like,
Rare. Cool.
Meow, meow,
Mm. She's wrapping a cable up. She's like, meow, 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 meow.
Dude,
Overhand, underhand method.
that's such a niche joke.
Yeah, I know. We should stop, actually.
Yeah, we should.
I'm getting bored of it.
No, we didn't explain what a quad cortex is.
No, we didn't know.
All these normal people just like.
I was just fucking the Pope. Why are we doing this right now?
Maybe this is funny. I don't know.
People know Quad Cortex. It's the bad guy from Crash Bandicoot.
Nick.
Nice.
Oh hey.
Nice. Oh, hey.
What's up, dude?
We made you in WWE, and your entrance, you came out real badass.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, hey.
we were thinking it'd be your audience thing, like the guy's thing is yeah. So it's the whole audience being like, oh hey. Nick, can you explain your Yu-Gi-Oh thing?
What about Yu-Gi-Oh?
We were just watching. We were watching the Yu-Gi-Oh movie on tour,
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
and we were just making the point that when Yugi transforms into his persona, into
Yami Yugi.
into Yami Yugi, the
He goes,
pharaoh,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
which
Yeah.
is his first name is Yugi. So he's just screaming his first name.
Yeah.
So Nick's in the van and he goes, Nick Hudson!
And then I transform.
Yeah, right. And now you're...
Before that, I'm like, oh gosh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Nick, I don't know.
I guess I'll have to transform. Nick Hudson!
I'm Nick Hudson. I'm here to take out the trash.
Nick transforming into Nick.
I'm Nick Hudson now. I've transformed.
I'm Nick Hudson, Kaiba.
You've triggered my trap card.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey. That's a funny thing for the crowd to chant.
Yu-Gi-Oh, hey.
Nice. Noah was talking about if Yu-Gi-Oh got really era accurate, and the Pharaoh got real specific about the labor it took to make the Duel Monsters cards.
Okay.
If Yugi was like, so how'd those giant stone tablets of Dark Magician and Blue Eyes get made?
Yami's like, well, Yugi. Well, as Pharaoh.
You ever read the Torah? There's a big part in there that's kind of similar.
As Pharaoh, a lot of my job is delegation. It's a lot of delegating, administrative stuff. Very boring. blah 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 blah. But there's a group of people who's good at building, and so we set them to build. Just like I'm very good at being a pharaoh. So I'm the pharaoh.
And Yami, they enjoyed building the cards.
Listen,
for
if you love what you do, you don't work a day of your life.
and they loved it and were compensated.
The cards were made. So they were working day in, day out.
You had the money and the resources to pay that many people?
Let me ask you something. Would you work day in, day out making something and then make it if you didn't love it? All right. Glad we had this talk, champ.
Anyway, what's Taya up to?
Anyway, get those fucking magnets out of your deck, bitch. You're not winning any duels with that shit. It's fucking weird.
Anyway, can we have a talk about Karibo?
Yeah, Kaiba's main shit is a dragon. So, and my main shit is a magician who used to be my personal bodyguard, and your main shit is kind of like a little guy. Your main shit is kind of like a Digimon.
a little piece of lint.
Yeah, your guy's kind of like a little fucker. We talk about that shit, Yugi. Well, we do have to get into the Ethan stuff. I really do want to get to talk about that.
Oh, let's do it now. We've got a great episode.
Yeah, we have
front of that.
I feel it's a very good episode.
Me too.
We've been jamming.
Well, fuck yeah. Hey.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. Hey, let these guys know in the comments. That's the Nick difference.
I'm Nick Hudson.
That's the Nick Hudson difference.
So what happened was me and Pat made a very quick and like honestly non-committal
kind of a nothing thing.
Kind of a nothing comment towards the H3H3 podcast, Ethan Klein. And I just kind of said that he's been kind of mask off evil about this Israel-Palestine thing. Now, if you're not political, like, you can hop off. It's totally fine. I totally get it. You don't actually have to be politically active if you don't feel like it in your personal philosophy. I am. And it's just something that resonates strongly with me to be a part of. But feel free to miss some Israel Palestine type shit right now if you want to.
Yeah.
I actually used to think that way more people were anti-genocide than it turns out. The actual reality is.
I guess I thought the same thing when I was saying that. I said, hey, Ethan really isn't denouncing this genocide, and then all of his fans were like, what? So we got posted up in a Reddit thread, the official H3 Reddit thread, and we thought it'd be really funny to go through and see some of the shit they've been saying because they don't like us. So we got posted on the Reddit thread, and I wanted to go through some of the stuff because I saw one thing that was really funny. I was like, I bet this whole thing is pretty funny.
The whole thing's funny.
So this is on our episode Wacky Jackets, the last one. Last episode we did. This was posted in r/H3H3 Productions. Yet another shitty take. This was Big Supreme Mike 18 posted this. Said, genuinely upset I liked this pod. Turns out they're fucking Hassan simps.
That's a very binary worldview.
I don't know.
Look, man, I don't really watch Hassan stuff.
I don't know this guy. I don't know.
I know Hassan. I do agree with his politics. But me and Nick were saying beforehand, he's like kind of a bro arguey kind of dude. Like, I don't like Nick hit the nail on the head. I don't like his communication style.
Sure.
So first comment is the guy on the left looks like Jolly Oliver Tree. And what pisses me off, okay? What grinds my gears about that is that's really fucking funny and clever, okay?
That's a good burn.
I fucking hate that rolls off the tongue so I hate that I want to tell you good job, bitch. Fuck you, asshole. Someone said, I think you mean Jolliver Tree. Okay, I can just combine two things together too, fucker. He doesn't seem very jolly, though. That's another one. Someone said, this is Oliver Shrub.
Ooh.
Fuck you. Hey, shut up, dummy. You fucking idiot.
Is it one of these guys that said I look like Jack and his beanstalk?
No, that was one of our guys.
Oh, fuck.
The call came from inside the house.
All right.
The maniac's in the mailbox. Yeah, someone said Pat looked like Jack and the beanstalk.
So good.
He looks like Ethan and Oliver's 30-year-old son. Get him on the pod for a DNA test.
That's funny.
It says, I said, the devil, the worst human being on the planet. So I talk pretty sensationally.
Yeah. If you're not come on.
All right. If you don't know my podcast,
if
it's
you
fine.
don't know the show,
it's totally fine. No, I get why some people would be like, what did he say about the guy that I really like? But you do have to understand that I say the same thing about like a dude who gives me a parking ticket. Like it's like a dude doing his job because I fucked up. Like I will say he's the devil and the scum of the earth. You know what I mean? Like that. I talk pretty sensationally. What did he do? Just trust me, bro. He's evil. I saw it on Twitter.
Did we say that?
Well, no. Because I'm not on Twitter. So
They're calling you evil.
That's true.
Aren't they mad at you for calling him evil?
No. So they're quoting me on telling him, saying that Ethan is evil and the worst being person on the planet.
You're not even on there. What the fuck?
I'm not even on Twitter, guys.
Come on.
I didn't get my opinions. Here's another thing. I've been getting into arguments with people in my DMs and stuff, and I'm like, you guys don't know where I get my info from. Like, I think you're assuming that it's like Papa Hassan or something like that instead of like the multiple sources that I draw my information from.
Yep.
But like, it's like a lot of the news outlets that I prefer, which is like stopping short of like an MSNBC.
Yeah.
But like, it's like fucking, it's like pretty much like news and the facts. And then I tend to draw my own stuff. But I'm not going to pretend like I'm not influenced by people that I enjoy and agree with their politics. Like I like Sam Cedar.
Yeah.
I enjoy people who like fucking, can articulate things that I think.
Yeah.
So I am influenced by someone like Hassan Piker. I'm just not like, it's not like I'm suckling at his teat. You know what I mean? I would though. He's hot as fuck. Someone just said me when I'm wrong about everything. Now hold on. That's a great argument.
That's funny.
That's a great argument. You should be on my show. Someone said I can smell them over here in Europe. What do you think? Like, I wonder
I
what
can smell you too.
Yeah, from Europe? Good God. I wonder what people think we smell like. I was hoping Egyptian musk for me. You kind of look like you smell like a black ice from like car freshener.
I look like I smell like a piece of celery.
You smell like the bod that you got on Christmas when you were 14.
that I'm still using.
You're still working through.
What was the chocolate axe?
You smell like chocolate ass.
It's good. That's great. Holy shit. Remember that be in your locker? And everything would be okay.
Yeah. Nah, I was getting pretty heavily bullied at the time.
Yeah, I guess so.
Dark Temptation.
Thank
I
you.
remembered what it was called.
Yeah.
This guy just said, just making shit up. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Not the worst shit I've made up.
I've seen some of these guys' clips on TikTok
Nice.
and thought they were funny.
Nice.
I hope that the first guy is just regurgitating what he's seen other people say instead of looking into it himself. So isn't it weird
What a
that you
weird thing to say.
hope
Yeah.
that I'm just regurgitating so that I don't actually mean it?
Yeah.
Isn't that, like, don't you think that's a little backwards thinking?
Yeah.
I hope
Like-
this guy didn't do his research.
Are you hoping for yourself that I didn't do my research? Like, are you hoping that I didn't do my research because then I might be right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're hoping?
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
No, there was no research done. We thought it'd be funny.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm not reading your comments.
I am. I'm in there.
I'm not.
you get
I still
replies,
say
man.
you have to explain yourself like 100 times as much.
I don't see a word of it.
I think we should We should pivot this into a political thing, I think.
This
The
show?
meantime should become a little bit more political. That's what Ethan did. Ethan
that is
pivoted
true.
political and also knows nothing of politics, and that's kind of what we got going on.
Yeah.
We could pivot political and know nothing of politics between the two of us.
Oh yeah, you could pivot political. And
Like, we would just be counteracting each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you pivot political and all knows.
And I'll still boing over here, and then we'll be totally fine. Welcome to the meantime. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.
You can join us Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific on idobi.com or the all-new idobi app.
Give us 5 stars on Spotify, 5 stars on Apple's podcast. Subscribe and leave a comment on our YouTube video. Follow us on Instagram. Once again, join our Patreon where you can watch time after time right after you're done watching this.
Join our Discord. Join the Instagram group. Look out for new stuff we got coming very soon, and buy some fucking trading cards, bitch.
Buy some Meantime trading cards. Listen to Nick and I's band, Not My Weekend. Listen to Jared's music project, Rat Park. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you, Nick.
Oh, thank you, Nick, and thank you, Maisie.
Thank you, Kat. Where's Kat?
Thanks, Maisie.
my lap.
Oh my God, she's sleeping on Nick's lap.
Maisie.
Maisie.
All right.
Maybe it's Maisie.